Hello, Speed Gaming, and welcome to another match as part of the Speed Gaming Live 2021 Super Metroid Any Percent tournament. We've got a really exciting one here. We've got cemo on the left versus Andrew on the right. Uh, Andrew is the definite favorite here, both in experience and PB. His PB is roughly 2.5 minutes faster than cemo's, I believe, at a high of 43, whereas cemo has a low 46. However, Andrew will be running new route presumably for this race, whereas cemo will be going old route. Old route tends to be much more consistent, whereas new route can just be kind of a volatile category. However, Andrew is a really incredible player, so we could definitely see some really nice times out of both of these players. Honestly, they're both really incredible. Andrew has been around the community for a super long time. cemo is a little bit newer to the community by comparison, and they've really popped off in the past 6 months or so, going from a 49 any percent all the way down to nearly 45, just a few seconds off of it. But yeah, we have Ceres going on right now. Clearly the most important section of the game. If you do exit Ceres with more time left on your timer, that does mean you win the race. Yeah, both of them setting up for the escape right now. There's a lot of RNG here in the escape. Some of it's just clean movement, really clean arm pumps, waiting the absolute minimal amount of time for these doors to open. But here in Magnet Stairs, we see cemo actually runs the stairs and unfortunately gets punished quite heavily for it, whereas Andrew takes a more conservative strategy where he jumps to avoid some of that steam. And your peaks aren't as good for your Ceres times, uh, but they're much more consistent. And we do see our runners within 0.02 of each other leaving Ceres, a 45.50 for cemo and a 45.52 for Andrew. You can't ask for closer than that leaving Ceres. That's a pretty incredible start to the race. Both of our runners landing on the planet now. The very early game of Super Metroid tends to be what most people have really optimized as much as they can. You know, you're going to see the same first 5 or so minutes, maybe even 7 or so minutes, almost exactly the same in pretty much every category. We do see here cemo gaining a bit of time over Andrew. Andrew is being one of the old guard of Super Metroids, one of our last never moonfallers. Yeah, 303, 303 morph touch from cemo there. That's nice. Yeah, Andrew, of course, just a few seconds behind as a result of that moonfall and a couple other discrepancies. Oh, that was a beautiful construction zone there from Andrew, getting the down back and even turning around before soft morphing. Really well executed. A lot of these early rooms have so much, so many hidden movement optimizations within them that would be really hard to spot. But you know, even if they're only saving you a couple frames here and there, that does genuinely add up over the course of the run. Let's see these pit rooms. Yeah, So neither runner goes for the ooh, Andrew bonked there. Yeah, neither runners go for a super advanced pit room. Cemo goes for sort of the hybrid strat, where you do everything but get that D-boost. Yeah, ooh, Cemo took a little bit of damage there, but yeah. Otherwise, nice climbs from both of them. Something interesting that I have observed, ooh, it's a nasty fallen parlor, is it seems like Super Metroid veterans definitely tend to, just through time practicing, really have built up that wall jumping skill. But I think a lot of the newer players, maybe due to room grinding or something else, we see a lot of newer players, especially the ones advancing really quickly like Cemo, who just have really on-point ledge grabs. And that's a huge time save. And Andrew actually pulls ahead here in BT. Cemo... BT is honestly an underrated part of this run. Like, from, in Cemo's case, beginning of the game to Varia, or in Andrew's case, beginning of the game to power bombs, I honestly think for most runners, BT might be the least optimized room. You can lose a lot of time there. And a lot of that dealing with frustrating patterns or dealing with things going off course, that can come with experience, that can just come with practicing the fight. There are a lot of runners who it's like, okay, you know, I got that bomb touch, I got that sub 5 bombs, time to stop practicing beyond that. Of course, that's not true for either of these runners, though. Yeah, a bit of a deviation here because sort of this is the place where you can really see which route our runners will be going for. Andrew missiles all of the pirates so as to not take any damage. And then, ooh, that was a bit frustrating there in Green Hill Zone. So as not to take any damage, because when you are going straight up Red Tower and into Fantoon, health is very precious. Cemo can save a little bit of time by just damaging through all these pirates. And both of our players got that D-boost. Very nice. But yeah, we so with our runners running to the two different routes, new route and old route, they won't really be synced back up until Mother Brain 3. But we will have a decent idea, sort of, as they are killing their last bosses. Yeah, this Brinstar section at the beginning is going to be the same for both of our runners. And the first actual route deviation will be once they enter Red Tower. Andrew will be going up to collect power bombs and move on to Fantoon. Cemo will be going down to fight Kraid, do all the Norfair item collection, and then do their own Fantoon fight. Nice bug boost attempt. One of the things with Cemo is they are really willing to go for just absolutely every strat, no matter how hard it is. They want to push this run and themselves as far as they can. And you're having a little bit of trouble there. Oh no. Yeah, that's always the danger with ledge grabs. You'll see players try to take that one maybe a little bit more cautiously, just to avoid falling back down Red Tower. I get scammed out of that double farm too. What the heck? Normally you're only able to farm, normally if you're only able to farm one of those yellow gamers, it's the one on the right. I love that crate entry strat. I think I've heard some people call it Blockbuster, which is a little bit confusing because that's also the name of the strat, where you break blocks using Speedball. There are a lot of names for things in this game, and some of them overlap. Alright, Andrew here is coming up on the first real roadblock of PKRD, and one of the places you can lose essentially infinite time, the moat. Looks like he went for the CWJ setup and is now just going for backup HBJ. The in-room CWJ setup is a lot harder for him as he doesn't have Moonwalk on. So I like this conservative. Oh no! Oh, that's really unfortunate. Andrew lands just a bit short. Ooh. Generally, the appeal of HBJ is you can mess it up without falling in moat, but Andrew has unfortunately been failing in such ways here that he's taken a couple dips in the moat, but he does make it across without too much frustration. You can see him shaking his head. Clearly, that's never what you want to see. It's these sort of opportunities that cemo is really going to need to be able to catch up. And we do see cemo here, even in a race setting, knows how good their opponent is, does not want to take that fourth tank. That's really intense. cemo actually dropped their fourth tank fairly recently. I believe they started 3 tanking when they got 46. Which can be pretty rough, especially in a race setting. It actually changes a fair amount of the strats you do. Most notably Dragon, but also stuff like you can't really do Alpha Spark. Alright, so a first pattern mid there for Andrew. Oh no. Left fast. He's gonna go for an off-screen Doppler. Oh. Yeah, this is 4-round territory. Unfortunately, here's a slow, so a mid-fast slow thus far. And Andrew is in one-hit KO mode right now. Thankfully doesn't get that rare fast. That could have been really bad. Honestly, this is one of those rare instances where I'd be thankful for the right slow. Oh no! Yeah, again, this is exactly what cemo needs, and this is where we talk about how much more consistent Old Route is. It's not just about survivability, it's about execution as well. cemo is going to have a much easier 2-round available to them as a result of this wave beam that they're about to pick up. They can just X-Factor fan tune. Which, you know, I wouldn't go so far as calling it free, but I think most would consider it to be easier than a 2-round Doppler. Yeah, meanwhile, cemo has been playing really nice. Yeah, for all of the frustrations though, Andrew has really good resources now. This is about as perfect as you can ask for. It's quite possible that Andrew will have full health and pretty much the max amount of supers you can have by the time he's leaving Wreck Ship. Yeah, Yeah, unfortunately that atomic hit doesn't help though. Yeah, we see Andrew grabs one of those drops. That was some really quick thinking there from Andrew. That key hunter at the end of Attic is honestly like 70% of why that room sucks. He can wreck your day right before you're about to go into the biggest section of forced damage in the run here. Andrew! No, Andrew, what are you doing? Okay, he realizes. So you need at least 121 health to be able to survive. Ideally, you would have at least 181 health to be able to take that third hit. Yeah, we see Andrew takes it pretty safe here, doesn't go for the quick deboost that save you just a little bit of time, but run you the risk of a third hit. And 38 health leaving wrecked ship is not the worst situation you can be in. He'll get a health refill once he picks up high jump boots. Meanwhile, Cemo is about to contend with one of the more skill-intensive rooms in the whole KPDR run. My favorite room in the whole run, Red Tower Up. Cemo unfortunately misses the YOLO jump. I like that farm on the way. That was nice. Really nice ledge grabs at the top. Oh no! Jump's just a bit short. You hate to see it. Yeah, Red Tower is one of those rooms where you can easily lose 10 seconds. And our runners will be high-fiving here in just a minute. Personally, even if you do have good heuristics for comparing the times of old and new route, I am generally inclined to say I don't want to say who's ahead until after we've seen LN. Because wrecked ship in new route sucks. It is not the hard part of new route though. LN is well, that's where the run really turns up the heat. Alright, Cemo setting up for Ocean Fly here. I know they like to go for a missile Ocean Fly as opposed to the charge shot. That might have been good. Oh, just a little bit off there. So just a couple seconds of time lost there. Missing Ocean Fly is not nearly as big of a deal as it might seem. Yeah, and a nice wreck ship down there from Cemo. That's a surprisingly tough room. Meanwhile, Andrew is entering one of the sections of PRKD that a lot of PRKD runners actually consider to be one of the quote-unquote harder ones, in that it can be really hard to optimize, and that's Upper Norfair. There are a lot of rooms with a lot of complicated movement. Bubble Mountain is perhaps the most obvious, where you can easily lose 10, heck, even 15 seconds. But we see rooms like Rising Tide, for example, where you have Upper Rising Tide, which is quite difficult to pull off. If you're not going for that, then at the very least you're going for the Mock Ball in Lower Rising Tide. And Cemo needs to be careful here. Cemo is one hit right now. thankfully, every big energy they pick up, of which they just caught 3, is an additional fan tune hit they can take. So, certainly not the fight that cemo wanted. Still a time save compared to Andrew's, though. cemo's resources are pretty nice as well. KPDR doesn't need to worry about power bombs nearly as much. And if I am not mistaken, then cemo does not use a power bomb in Attic. Ooh, nice ice escape there from Andrew. Yeah. This wrecked ship shaft up is you know, it's often said about Red Tower that Red Tower is a great place to practice your ledge grabs. Honestly, I think wrecked ship shaft might even be better for that. Oh no. Yeah, cemo messed up the opening and that yeah, they're on the pain train now. See, this is the thing with Attic, especially with KPDR strats where you're using speed. Once things start to go wrong, it's almost unrecoverable. You're just eating that time loss. We'll see. Andrew has pretty nice resources right now. So he will still be missing the store. You really just want as many supers as possible entering Lower Norfair. Like each super is the equivalent of 2 charge shots with Andrew's beam combination. So that will make the fight significantly more expedient. Andrew doesn't quite get full. He could get the last super from this cack attack if he wants. But he's just gonna go for it. Yeah, always it feels bad when you have just decided how many rounds of farm you want to do and the last farm doesn't give you the super. Ooh. You know, like I said before, a lot of new route runners consider Upper Norfair to be one of the most deceptively difficult segments. And I think you can really see that here. You know, the better you get, the tighter you're going to want to be cutting these jumps and these ledge grabs. You really want to be spending generally as little time in the air as possible. And unfortunately, the tighter you're cutting it, the more likely you are to fail. Oh, and here's one of my favorite strats in PKRD. That mock ball entering a single chamber. I think it's really neat. Some people will instead opt to shoot the door as they're aiming down if you can get enough height through the door. And cemo is able to skip the cack farm here. Again, it's just so nice with KPDR. Not only does it tend to be safer and more consistent, but also ammo management doesn't come into play nearly as much. Yeah, and Andrew here goes for the gravity jump and lava dive. Saves quite a bit of health compared to missing lava spark and then having to gravity jump anyway. And especially if you were going to be pausing to turn off your beams anyway, you're not eating much time at all. Alright, that short charge looked good. Oh no! That's really unfortunate. So that's a fair bit of damage that Andrew has taken. Now he will also have to bomb in Key Hunter stairs instead of laying a power bomb to break that set of 3 blocks. Alright, nice Richie. Yeah, really well done. I think that was the lag reduction too. Alright, sick D-Factor fight there from cemo. Really good pad. How many supers was that? Those were some drops, wow. Ooh, nice roll under there from Andrew. No, Andrew! Oh, that's really bad. Andrew has to collect power bombs of shame. Power bombs of shame suck to pick up in a normal circumstance. In a PRKD run with this health, this could spell death. Oh god. Yeah, he's one hit from death here. So what he needs to do, okay. He is taking this as safe as possible, there we go. Yeah, his other option would have been to try and get through that enemy using the pseudo iframes granted by the power bombs explosion. Oh. Andrew, once again, narrowly avoids that pirate, is still in this, still alive. These reactions are truly what come with experience, what come with having run this category for years and years. And cemo gets 2 with blue, holy crap. I know it's really intense on Andrew's side, but cemo has just been tearing up Meridia right now. We'll see how many X Factors Andrew goes for. Standard is usually like 3. Yeah, looks like Andrew went for 3. Very nicely executed. Generally in this fight, it's quite important that the only damage you take against Ridley be intentional, unless you are planning on picking up that Ridley E-Tank. Which, especially in a race setting, is not unreasonable at all. Lower Norfair escape is easily more difficult, in my opinion, than anything that Andrew has gone through so far. Alright, I know cemo likes to go for a certain strat in this room that I believe saves about 30 minutes. Oh. Yeah, cemo unfortunately misses Plasma Spark. That's like an hour time loss. And Ridley is down for Andrew. With this health, I would not be surprised by a Ridley tank grab. But Andrew's just gonna go for it. Maybe especially he's feeling behind, given some of the frustrating mistakes he's made. I'm not sure how good he is at evaluating race progress in old route versus new route. I know Andrew is somebody who has always been very big on racing. And I think cemo's also made it pretty clear that they... Wow, that short charge was incredible. To get hit by one of those Deskigas and still go for the short charge when you're in that position, that was wonderful. But yeah, I mean, Andrew at this point presumably knows cemo is not going for any sort of safety here. Alright, and cemo will be entering Upper Norfair at roughly the same time as Andrew, just on opposite ends of it. Alright, Andrew has good health here for Three Musketeers, unless something goes horribly wrong. That's a really neat manip there for Three Musketeers. There are quite a few ways you can do Three Musketeers. That was really cool, and Andrew makes it through without a hit. Really nice health leaving LN. Yeah, it seems like Andrew is definitely stabilized at this point. He does still have Meridia, which presents its own set of challenges, especially if you are 3-tanking it. From this part out, his Meridia up until Dragon will be exactly the same as what cemo did. However, afterwards he will just be going up to Turian. Yeah, cemo could definitely have more supers here. Andrew is perfectly fine on supers. This is exactly what you want. But yeah, it's not as big a deal for cemo to be low on supers. Alright. Nice chronic boost. But yes, this right here is the entire reason that PRKD is faster than PKRD. Andrew is going from having 4 supers to presumably full. Oh no. Wow, really? Yeah, really interesting backup there from Andrew, just going for the standard 2+3 setup again. Nicely done. Ooh, cemo unfortunately misses first try fast pillars. Misses it again and is just gonna go for power bombs. Hopefully they remember to not use a power bomb at the beginning of P Hunter stairs. See this Richie. Oh, nicely done. Is a textbook Richie. Honestly, in many ways, I think that old route, worst room in the game, is significantly harder actually than new route. And cemo, the absolute mad lad, goes for the YOLO jump. Shoutouts to Ryu. Andrew there, having a little bit of trouble entering Meridia. Resources are... Oh, cemo almost used a power bomb there, wow. Yeah, Andrew's resources are decent. He can only... Or, yeah, he can't miss any supers on Botswoon at all. I think it's safe to say he has enough power bombs for X Factors, though. Yeah, cemo, unfortunately, due to some... what happened there? I missed that. But yeah, both our runners picking up PBs of shame. And Andrew going for a strike. You don't see as much there with the audio cue on Botswoon. Very nicely done. What the? Oh my! 3 supers? Botswoon is just being magnanimous today. Oh, sick mock ball to the E-Tank. Ooh, cemo just kisses the edge of that platform. And just barely missing Flower House. Alright, let's see this full happy setup here from Andrew. Oh. It'll happen to anyone. This is a really nice Ridley fight. cemo actually uses some supers there. I tend not to do that because I'm lazy and math is hard, but you can speed up the fight a little bit. Nice drops there. Almost bringing cemo back up to full supers. Nice bad frame there for Andrew before the fight even starts. Oh no! In a 3-tank Dragon, messing up the opener is really punishing. Andrew didn't get the short charge off. This is where I'd be a little bit scared. Okay, Dragon goes down, yeah. If Andrew had gotten in another spark there, that could have been some pretty nasty chain damage. Yeah, Wreck Ship is where all PRKD runs go to die. Ridley's where they all go to die. Frankly, PRKD is where all new route runs go to die. Yeah, without Spike Suit, we'll have to see, frankly, a much cooler Coliseum here from Andrew. I love Spike Suit itself, but the strats that it replaces are kind of cooler. So it's nice to see them showcased. Nice Meridia escape. This is another one of those sections similar to Upper Norfair, where you're not going to die in Meridia escape, but you can lose a lot of time, and there's just a ton of really cool movement optimizations throughout it. Yeah, so Andrew has a pretty sizable lead. Oh, looks like he's farming up quite a bit. 2 bug farms, yeah. So he will have 5 supers and 2 missiles entering Turian. But yeah, Andrew will arrive in Turian first, but he will have slightly longer Turian. I am inclined to think he still has a fair lead, though. Yeah, I think baby skip close is probably accurate, though. We will see. Oh, lucky super. Lucky super. Supers plural. Wow. Andrew just went from 1-5 to 7-7 there in the pre. Wow. That is really tremendously good. Stick mock ball there for cemo or speedball. We'll see what strats Andrew will go for. Presumably he will kill the first Metroid in room 1 and group the rest. cemo, meanwhile, will probably just be going for the absolute nuttiest, fastest strats that you can get away with in KPDR, both with nicer ammo. Although they only have one more super entering G4. But also with that space jump. Ooh. Any Kojak missile here has the potential to hurt Andrew a lot. But leaving M1 with 7 is a really good spot to be in. Leaving M2 with 6, a little bit scarier. I would expect him to group here. Rinkas. Well, suddenly things went from pretty decent to really scary for Andrew. He's just going for it though. Oh no. So this isn't the end of it. It means he has to missile the first door and take the refill. And then he can miss one missile. That's just really unfortunate though, holy crap. Meanwhile, cemo has been tearing up these Metroid rooms. Perfect drops leaving them. Jeez. I mean, you hate to see Metroid drops play that big of a role. And then Andrew, unfortunately, misses that baby skip. cemo... This is really close. Textbook, beautiful. And cemo takes the lead. Holy crap. So at this point, cemo is in the lead and has plasma. They do have to contend with down back Zeb skip. Not because it's required in old route, but because they're cemo. But they get it first try, incredible. Yeah, cemo is just playing out of their mind right now, holy crap. You know, honestly, I think if you thought that cemo didn't have a chance, then you haven't been paying attention these last 6 months. Obviously, Andrew is favored to win this, but again, oh, damn. And Andrew FFs out. But yeah, obviously Andrew had was a strong favorite to win. But cemo has just been constantly improving. Huge shoutouts. Shaving like more than 3 minutes off their time in the past 6 months alone. It's honestly been incredible to see. Oh, and look at that. Yeah, what a race. Not decided until the absolute end of the run. And this won't be a PB for cemo, but this will be a really good time to get in a race. But yeah, GG's. During, as we get to the end of the run here, be sure to go and drop both of these runners a follow. Go follow cemo, go follow Andrew. They both put on an incredible race today. And unfortunately, as this is round 1, this does mean that Andrew is eliminated from the tournament. Meanwhile, cemo will be advancing on in the bracket to losers round 2, and will be facing the winner between Z Music and Pro Peace RTA. So that's going to be a matchup to watch. Yep, and with Mother Brain 3 now, cemo just has the escape to contend with. Looking to be a minute and a half, 2 minutes behind their PB. Yeah, and I love these cams we have for SpeedGaming Live. You can see cemo's smile. I talked with them a day or two ago. They weren't super happy about their chances to win this one. It's Andrew. Just an incredible runner. But cemo really just pulled out an incredible run here. Managed to take the lead, so absolute GG's. Oh, that was an awesome parlor. Holy crap. All right. And your winner of today's match, with an official racetime.gg time of 47 minutes and 34 seconds, is cemo. GG. What a race. Yeah, really awesome there. We'll see if we can get, looks like we have cemo here for an interview as soon as they hop on up. But yeah, if you are not already, be sure to go follow both of these runners. And we are joined now by cemo. GG's on the win.
Thanks, Glove. I wasn't really expecting it. I'm a bit behind the time I would expect I'd need to be able to compete with Andrew, but I saw he had a bit of bad luck in a couple places.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting. A couple of the mistakes, actually, both of you made a couple mistakes in the same place. You both had to grab power bombs of shame.
I panicked when I used my power bomb, and I was like, "Wait, what do I go do?"
Yeah. It was. Yeah, there were a couple times it was looking rough for Andrew. I think uh, when he was grabbing that PBs of Shame, I think he had like 29 health.
Oh yeah, that's pretty scary. At least once you get like past the Deskigas, you're
Hmm.
okay. You get health from the
Yeah,
Metal Pirates.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, GG's. Really, really good run. This is uh, this is like what, a minute and a half behind your PB.
I saw going into Turian, we were pretty much like he was
Mhm.
like 40 seconds ahead of me, I think. But that's considering the route differences, that's pretty much even. Like the time would be made up on Mother Brain 2. So I was excited to see where that was gonna go.
Yeah, yeah, it was right as he missed that baby skip that you like officially pulled ahead of him. And then of course with Plasma, it was your race from that point on.
I didn't know if he had hit the baby skip because I have the restream open, but I don't have his stream open. So
Hmm.
there's a little bit of a delay.
Yeah,
So I was going for the baby skip, and I don't know if he got it yet or not.
yeah, that was a
Was-
mega clean baby skip too.
I think I could have tried to do a 5 jump on it, but I kind of chickened out.
Yeah, I feel like at least if I had gone for the that last jump where you could have, I would have messed it up.
I did mess up a lot of big tricks, but at least I did one cool thing. I got the amphitheater YOLO jump,
Yeah, that was awesome.
but I missed like every short charge in the game.
Yeah, yeah, it'll happen sometimes. I mean, I think it's kind of a testament to where you are at this point that you can miss so many of these big tricks, but you just make up for it with your movement. Like just sort of all the like. I mean, you have some of the cleanest ledge grabs of someone around your level. I feel like, and that's a
That,
huge deal for movement.
thank you. It's something that I work on a lot. Of course, when you do work on your ledge grabs and when you try to push it and have clean ledge grabs, you end up like coming up short a lot too and losing time that way. But it's better
Yeah,
better for improvement if you just go for it than if you're playing it safe.
yeah. No, for sure. And I think sort of it's interesting. Something I think it was Eddie who mentioned this. It was like you sort of have to realize that like if you're waiting for the visual stimulus of seeing you've gotten the ledge grab, then you're already waiting too long before you need to be doing the next jump.
Yeah, that was something I like started incorporating a little bit ago, like especially in rooms but like I couldn't figure out how to like get a fast time in like the climb and things like
Mhm.
that, and that really helped me with things like that where there's a lot of like quick ledge grabs.
Yeah, the climb is impossible. I hate grinding that room. Red tower only.
Red Tower, the everything is kind of spaced out nicely, so the ledge
Yeah.
grabs aren't as hard as you think they would be.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure. Uh, but yeah, any sort of any last thoughts on this race, and then it looks like you're going to be going up against the winner of Z Music and Pro Piece RTA.
Great, more, more, more incredible runners in losers bracket. I just want to say GG's to Andrew, he's a really good runner. So I
Mhm.
am surprised they came away with this one. I'm happy. I wanted to keep going in the tournament, and I mean, there's always a chance with new route that something goes wrong, but I don't really feel good winning that way. But it is the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely justified here, where Andrew had multiple instances where it could have been KGG, but he did manage to recover and put out a really good run. But just you had that consistency with old route. You had really clean movement throughout, and you were able to just push it enough to take that W.
Yeah, so I'm happy at least get to move on, get at least one more match, and we'll see how the next one goes. I do want to thank you as well for commentary and getting the
Yeah, of course.
restream going. I really appreciate it. I thought this was just going to be off stream, so I'm glad I'm glad me and Andrew could make mistakes on restream.
You did a lot of sick stuff on Restream too. Like literally from the moment you entered Turian up until ship was just a great segment. Like that escape parlor, holy crap.
Yeah, both the segments were pretty close to my gold. I think I would have had a gold escape, but I got a second catch up because I messed up
Mm.
Mother Brain 2 a little bit.
Yeah, that'll just happen. But yeah, GG, and best of luck up against the winner of Z Music and Pro Piece RTA.
Thank you. I'll need it.
Awesome. Well, with that, be sure to go follow both of these runners. Follow Cemo. Follow Andrew. Uh, and if you would be so kind as well, follow the broadcast team. I guess just me. I've been Glove on commentary. And with everything else out of the way, from all of us here at Speed Gaming, we'll see you next mission.